Let's try this again.
He's logging on. He said you could do whatever you want. I wouldn't say like nasty curse.
Are we live? I don't know. Yep, we're live. Here's the end of the intro. We started it. Someone's calling in, Rich. Fucking Richie. Even when he's not here.
Troublemaker.
Even when he's not here. You know what? And that's fucking perfect. Because we wanted to tell everyone the real reason why Richie isn't here. Richie's not here because John threatened to leave the show, and then Richie wanted to use his creative control card. So I fucking fired that piece of shit, and as God is my witness, put me in the goddamn grave. You will never see that son of a bitch around here again.
Adios, Rich.
Fucking piece of garbage. He comes here and sabotages the show.
His mic smells like beer and cheese.
Yeah, that's cum.
And that, too.
Anyhow, before we get started, everyone, please do yourself a favor. Go over to Realm Network. Go to russosbrand.com. Sign up for the Realm Network. It's only $3.95 a month, you cheap fuck. Go and sign up. What the fuck? Also, we got a new sponsor tonight. A great thing. All of you people are going to love it. This is a fantastic new website and game site.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game. You can win shit. And it's free. Again. So go there. It's statementgames.com. That's statementgames.com. We all have fun making over-under sports predictions. Sure we do. Who doesn't have fun predicting on sports? I was talking to my Aunt Rose the other day, and she goes, you know what's really fun? Predicting sports. And I go, you know what, Aunt Rose? You're fucking right. Predicting sports is fun.
She's going to love this site then.
She creamed when she heard that I was involved with statementgames.com. Okay? And it was gross that she even told me that. I was like, Aunt Rose, we don't need to fucking hear about that kind of stuff. You're 88 years old. You shouldn't be creaming.
I'm honestly creaming a little thinking about this
about
site.
Aunt Rose?
And this site.
She's good looking for her 88. But that's statementgames.com. These guys have created a new, simple, but innovative fantasy sports games around making prop statements.
It's so simple, I could use it.
It is. I went over there today. I did Cleveland and Miami. And had some fun putting stuff over on the other side and thinking what was going to happen. You know, it was cool. But here's the thing. You can win shit here. And it's free when you sign up. And then as time goes by, you get another coin. It's like a Candy Crush type thing. So this week, or actually, I guess month, they're giving away Mets tickets to anyone in the New York area. All you got to do is text UGLY to 1-516-207-0905. That's UGLY to 1-516-207-0905. And hurry up because Aunt Rose is gunning for those fucking Mets tickets. She remembers 69 like it was yesterday. And I don't mean the sexual position, John.
Statementgames.com.
Statementgames.com. Tell them Aunt Rose sent you. All right. How's everyone doing?
I guess that was great. We were great.
I love statement games. What, are you kidding me? Fucking.
Yeah, I mean, Aunt Rose likes it. And
Aunt Rose is the best. That's why. And if you don't like Aunt Rose,
Creamy
then you can
Rose.
just go fuck yourself.
Creamy Rose.
Creamy Rose is what they call her. That's her name on the street. You know, like an Oz?
Rose gold.
Yeah. So, Anyway, let's get to it. Episode 109, Super Ugly Show. John's here, Richie's fight, and my lovely wife, who apparently runs shit, is also in the studio with us. Make sure you check her out tomorrow night. Super Wifey Show on Big Vito brand. So many fucking like promos thrown at you right in the beginning. But you get them out of the way, John. Throw them out.
Yeah.
Now we're done. We ain't got to do it no more.
We'll throw in a Statement Games here and there.
StatementGames.com.
Super Wifey Show during the show.
That's it. And that's all you really need to do. Anyway. Business. All right. So, something jumped in my head today. And, it made me start thinking. You ever see that tiny little mousy woman in like the 6'3" guy's face and just motherfuckering them and you motherfucker, your mother's a whore.
Like normally or like?
No, like in an aggressive manner.
Oh, like saying on the street or something. Yeah.
Where does she get the balls doing that? Like, she must have all the confidence in the world that I won't get punched in the face. Some guys might punch her in the face.
It's the power of the pussy.
But why do they think it's okay to speak to a man that way? Like, if I wanted to, I could hit you and kill you.
It's probably not going to happen.
Killing people by one hit, but I agree.
But if a man was screaming at that same man in that manner.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I mean. Women shouldn't be that comfortable to fucking scream in a man's face like that. That's not right.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I mean, the chances are he's not going to hit her. So
of course
she's going
not.
to get away with everything.
He shouldn't. Well, I'm not condoning or saying he should. But what I'm saying is she shouldn't be that comfortable knowing I'm not going to get knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean?
We have a woman here. What do you think?
I'm going to be honest with you. It's so crazy. I started to tell him, and he told me to stop earlier. I'm in the supermarket and I'm online and I see this woman like screaming like, you shouldn't have said that, who do you think you are? And I'm like, oh boy, one kid's getting in trouble. And I come out the aisle and it is this little girl screaming at her husband. She's holding a baby, one kid standing down, and I'm going, oh my goodness. So the kid says to me, oh, those are my favorite. And I start talking to the kid on the floor because she's screaming in front of everybody, you motherfucker. I said, who does that? My father used to say to me, you hit a man, get prepared to be hit like a man. So I never was into putting my hands. I have a few times, but...
But they shouldn't be, like, that comfortable to get that out of line.
No.
Like, they'll bring it to, like, next level shit, too. You'll hear a woman say some vicious shit to a man. You little dick motherfucker. Yeah. That's why your mother's a fucking cunt. Yeah. You know? And you're like, what the fuck? Are you nuts?
But, like, seriously, I'm sure there's a lot of wives that go that deep.
Yeah,
do that.
But
that's ridiculous.
As a human, you should know that's not appropriate. Like I should get punched in my fucking face. For
and
that.
I think some people at home probably get that, and they're so comfortable that they think they're.
And you know, but there are men like that too. There are men that are
of
so
course.
That they just talk. It's how you speak to someone.
Yeah.
Necessarily,
like if you talk nasty, joking around, and then like people, but like it's not like that. They're probably used to doing that at home. And they're probably like, oh, you know, it's nothing. No, she's fine. The guy.
I literally looked at him and I was like, oh.
Well, yeah, or he just has no balls.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him.
Yeah,
and he's
that's
standing
terrible.
there like this, like, I know, say no. And she's like, ah. I'm like, oh, how embarrassing. Even if I wanted to kill him, I wouldn't do it in public. That's
right.
It would be in private abuse.
Right.
Dude, I heard this. You'll like this.
What?
RVD. 20 grand an appearance.
Really?
An appearance.
He's stoned out of his mind here.
That's high, right? I mean, I love Rob Van Dam.
I don't know. Probably.
20 grand?
Who's that, the Van Dam guy?
Yeah.
You're like 10
I don't know
grand.
what a rate would be like. I don't know. That's 20 grand is a lot. I think that's a lot.
For him?
For him.
You have to have like a $50 picture. No, really.
That seems insanely fucking high to me. To have him wrestle at your event, it's 20 grand an appearance.
When I met Hogan, it was $75 for a thing. It had to be. He had to get more than 20 grand.
My wife had a dream that she cheated on me with Hulk Hogan recently.
I recently did. I woke up in a sweat like, oh my God, did I just sleep with Hulk Hogan?
Out of all fucking people, that piece of shit.
Did you rip his shirt off in the dream?
I wish.
Everything was off. It was very awkward.
Really? He had a small wiener.
No, it just looked like, oversized, just hanging.
It looked like an old,
pectorals.
like leather.
It was like the worst
It looked like
ever
beat up
naked.
leather.
Yeah.
Skin.
He's
Tan.
gross.
He's
He's
orange.
gross. John, what's going on with you, bud?
Absolutely nothing.
You were having a fucking meltdown last week. What happened this time?
I don't even remember. To be honest with you.
It's
How
every
many
week
eggs?
now. Every week he's quitting the show. Every week he's done.
He made our daughter cry.
Yeah.
He made Valentina cry.
Yeah, she's the only reason why
Uncle
I'm still
John.
here.
Uncle John.
She's the reason I'm still
Not only
here.
did he not quit, he redeemed himself by getting us statementgames.com.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I didn't really quit. I just joked around.
What
Rich
was
takes things. Rich, I don't even know if that phone call was even real. I was kidding. I don't even know if he was. He's like on there like cursing, and I'm like, all right.
what happened?
No, we were on the phone the other day. We were all on. I was not serious on the phone.
Was I on the phone?
Yeah,
I have
and
no
they were
recollection
like-
of this.
And I'm like, you don't interrupt Rocky, and I'm like,
Oh, when I
because
called
Rocky's
in.
on a roll, you just don't interrupt him. I was talking to him. I'm like, he's talking. It's not like a thing. You don't supposed to just interrupt somebody without talking. Like he's doing his thing. I don't know. He was out of his. I was kidding. I don't know if he was serious, but I kept on telling him I'm kidding. No,
No, not happening.
he thinks he's Dr. Phil.
He looks like Dr. Phil.
He does with his stupid bald head. I can't stand him.
Well, he almost ruined that thing.
John,
Can we talk about that?
what?
How he almost ruined this whole situation?
No.
He's retarded.
Yeah, well, you know. John, this one's
Love you, Rich.
gonna get you saucy. You're gonna like this. Arizona 6th grade teacher Brittany Zamora, 27, accused of performing oral sex on 13-year-old student in the classroom.
And the kids there?
Told teens she wanted to have sex with him every day with no time limit.
That's beautiful.
What?
Was she good looking?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What? What?
I can't even get Lee with a pocket full of money. A 15-year-old's banging that hot teacher.
She's a pretty pedophile.
Yeah,
We'll call her a PP.
I would never ever. I would if I got caught doing that. Like I was like the teacher
If I got
was
caught doing
the
that.
teacher
Let's
was
discuss
teacher was
your
seducing
dream,
me,
John.
and my parents would get around me. I'd be so mad at them.
Wouldn't your dad like high five you
Yeah,
and be like, great
he'd
job?
be like, why don't my
son."
kid? Please don't say anything.
Tell him the best part.
What happened? She's pregnant.
Oh no,
This
this
is
part,
the best
this part's
part.
actually pretty funny. So she also sent naked photos to 2 other students, but here's the kicker: her husband challenged one of the kids' dads to a fight.
Where is this?
Like, your wife is the fucking whore of the town,
Yeah, oh, no,
banging
Children.
children.
15-year-old seduced her. It's
No,
it's his
13.
fault.
15-year-old would be kind of understand. 13. This kid might not even have hit puberty yet. At
Like
13,
if that was my daughter, if a guy did that, I'd be furious. If it was my son, I'd probably be like, oh, whatever. You have fun.
yeah, it'd be
I don't think I
gross.
would want to know about it, to be honest with you.
I would never be into that at all.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. And
That's,
then they
like, too
challenging the
much
guy.
difference in
I'd be like,
age.
how as the other dad? I'd
My
be like,
son fucked your wife.
exactly. I'd be like, oh my god, we
This is
win.
you. I
We
win,
win.
dude. I win.
My son fucked your wife. We win.
You can punch me all you want, every day.
Yeah, the memory of my son's dick
You
being in
ejaculate
your wife.
in your wife.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's unfucking believable. And you challenge the kids. Which kid, by the way, too? There's 3 now involved.
Oh, horrible.
Could you imagine, though? Someone knocking on my door right now. Your
must
son
have a
banged my
second
wife. I'd be like, what? My son's 12. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Kid still fucking watches cartoons.
John, remember Mr. Jarvis?
Yeah.
Does that ring a bell?
Jarvis.
I remember Jarvis.
What happened?
I think he had like
Whoa,
affairs.
allegedly.
No, I think he got
Allegedly.
caught. I think.
Fucking
I don't know.
Christ.
Well, we
Something
had the-
happened.
No, the female. What's her face?
No, she was the daughter. She was the there was another one.
She was with the mullet.
Yeah, I had
she
her.
walked kind of crooked, like
Yeah.
it was. I
She
forgot
was
her
really
name.
thin. But the husband allegedly, I guess, had affairs with younger kids.
Can they just go with their
Kids.
own age?
You know, I guess that was
Jesus.
probably 7th grade. I don't even know. Yeah, the daughter used his wife used to have like fucking crow's nest in her hair.
Oh my
Black,
god.
remember that? That was a long time ago.
That was a very long time ago.
Yeah, huh? What else you got, John?
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
No, we got no.
You
what
complain week after week. You get no mic time.
I thought we had a bunch of stuff going on. The girls.
What girls?
Your wife on the show.
Girl.
The girl. I'm saying, you know.
He wants to, the show is being like a topic.
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk about the topic of a show.
Of what show?
The Super Wifey show.
We're going to talk about their show?
Why not?
Because I don't think that anyone's going to find that entertaining.
They
us,
all love our show.
No, I'm not saying their show.
You want to talk about the president banging a
about
porn
it.
star, or allegedly?
Yeah, let's talk about. Bye,
Get out of here.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Love you, babe. He comes out of the. She comes out of the bathroom. He was naked and perched on the bed. That's what's going around. And she said he was gross, pretty much, not attractive, and didn't want to fuck him. But she did it on her own accord.
He still got laid, and she was pretty good looking. So.
I don't understand what the scandal is here.
They all fuck girls.
It's because he was married?
I guess, but they all married when they have sex, when they have affairs. I don't see what the big deal is.
I gotta be honest here. I'm looking at Hollywood. I'm looking at fucking the government. All these dudes are stepping out on their chicks.
No shit.
I mean, musicians, it's like a thing.
Yeah.
It's like an understanding.
It's not really shocking.
Why are you being the dumb fucking whore that you are? Running your flap for what?
Yeah.
What is the benefit from this?
She's got to be benefited somehow.
Well, financially, I'm sure she's probably getting booked at the fucking titty bars.
She was out here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, huh?
I didn't go. I
No,
should have.
why would you?
No, I didn't. I like her. I think she was good looking back in the day. I whacked it off to her a couple times.
She got a big rack. She's got a big rack. But
I had sex with my hand to her a couple times.
I don't understand why they got to come out here publicly and just decide, well, now I'm just going to throw this guy under the bus. We had a moment. You know, it was understanding, hey, we're having a moment here. This is cool. And now you got to go and ruin a nice moment you have with somebody.
Back in the day, she'd probably be dead.
Oh, if it was like Kennedy or something? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She'd be dead. Now they just like,
Yeah, yeah. No, because, you know, a lot of people hate Trump. Kennedy was loved. People love that guy.
Yeah.
So he could do no wrong.
Yeah.
That guy could be found with a dead hooker on live TV.
Like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, and they would still somehow explain it that, you know.
He didn't do it.
Is someone calling? I don't know.
I don't hear. Is the phone rings?
I don't hear nothing either. I don't know.
Was Vito calling in?
He should be in a little bit, you know. Big Vito brand. Go check that out. I got a heartwarming story here. A heartwarming one. Read this in the news the other day. I thought it was beautiful. So I figured I'd share it with all you guys. Kaylee Mutthart, we'll just say Mutthart, 20, was heard screaming outside a South Main Chapel in Mercy Center in South Carolina on February 6th. Why was she screaming, you ask yourself, John?
Why was she screaming?
Well, when the parishioners ran out, they found her holding her eyeballs in her hands and desperately trying to restrain her. Clearly, she was on drugs. She was on crystal meth, and she thought she heard God calling her.
Tell her to take her eyeballs out, right?
To make the gruesome sacrifice. Now,
this
is the good part. They get into detail of this. So I pushed my thumb, pointer, and middle finger into each eye. I gripped each eyeball, twisted, and pulled it until each popped out of the socket. It felt like a massive struggle, the hardest thing I ever had to do. What the fuck? Imagine, first of all, you're running out from a church, no less.
Yeah.
And you find a meth head with her fucking eyeballs in her hand.
I don't care who was telling me to pull my eyeballs out. I wasn't doing it. Ever.
You'd at least have a shot.
I would never do it.
You hit on it, you go, sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is Brad Pitt.
How do I look? Do I look
tell
good?
her, you go, this is Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I just happen to be here. I'm helping
Yes.
you. You know, you probably get some.
It's me, Brad Pitt.
It is.
Blow me.
Some could mistake you.
I know.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Couple times?
Yeah,
I believe it.
blind old ladies thought that was Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And, what's his name? Clooney, too, but...
You get Clooney a lot?
Yeah, when I grow hair, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see the
Smile,
Clooney thing.
know, the laugh. That laugh.
I partied in my day. But there was just certain things that you looked at and go, no, I'll never do that
Yeah,
one.
not going to pull my eyes out today.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I don't
Nah,
care.
I'll pass on the crack. I'm good. You know, like certain things I would just look at and go, Yeah, it's not for me.
I'm just gonna mutilate myself.
Like, what goes through a person's head that goes, yeah, crystal meth. I gotta do crystal meth. Like, you never hear good things, even, like, especially crystal meth.
Why do you want to experiment with that?
Like heroin and crack, at least you hear, like, the first time, you hear, oh, the first time's awesome, and then the rest of it is just a nightmarish hell. But with crystal meth, you never even hear that. It's just like, nah, it was always just bad. Why are people doing this fucking drug?
Is it cheap or something? Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. It's not really a thing in New York, I don't think. Like, I don't think.
Well, like those bath salts. Those fucking
that was
people
a weird.
Go nuts.
Yeah, where did you even get them? Were people selling? Or could you buy it in the store?
You can buy them in the store. They get really smoke them or something and, like, start biting someone's face off. Yeah, that's what I'm not going to do this weekend. Definitely not doing that.
No. But yeah, I would always look at people. You know, I had friends and, you know, people that were doing the hard shit. And I'd look at them and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, did you ever, like, hang out with anybody and they ever said, I'm going to fucking pull my eyeballs out?
No, but I've hung out with somebody that pulled someone else's eyeball out.
All right.
Yeah.
Like in a fight or just
yeah.
That's respectable, I guess.
Well, he was being attacked by two Hispanic gentlemen, and one of them had a bottle, so he ended up knocking the one out, but he got a sick slash on his face, and then the other one he got down and plucked his fucking eyeball right out of his head.
Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And he wasn't high.
No, he actually wasn't. He wasn't high. That's the craziest part. Here's something you're going to enjoy. Another one. We'll go through these until hopefully Vito calls in. And if not, we'll figure something else out. All right. Oh, man.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. We'll see, and we'll take it from here. Super ugly. Who is it?
After trying other medications, and the majority of people on here saw significant.
I hope I gave out your phone number.
Who is it?
I don't know. I hope your phone number went up. I hope everyone calls you because I don't know what I'm doing. And if they didn't, I should actually give it out, you fucking piece of shit. How about that? 618-99. Yeah, I'm not a fucking that big of a prick, but I can be, you fucking cunt.
What what else happened?
You know, I wanted to bring this up, actually. Let's talk about this. The trolls. Ugh. The trolls. Well, whoever fucking Tim Burr is, Madalena, get him out of there. Jesus. Josh. The trolls. Can we talk about what kind of person do you have to be, for one, to make up a fake account, but to make up like 30? And then there's this one guy I'm seeing the other day. Literally everybody in the brand. I'm pretty sure you were on it. Everybody just fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Not that, but, you know, shitting on everybody. Yeah. Thankfully and smartfully, no one responded because it's like, whatever, we're not going to bother with you. But what is your life like?
I don't know.
Like, how lonely and sad are you that that's what you do?
That's why I honestly don't like.
And you look on these people's Twitters, and you never see pictures of, like, remember, like, when we first got phones, you'd always see pictures on, like, MySpace of you and your boys. And
yeah. No, yeah.
You never see it with these guys.
No, they're nobody. It's like, they'll have, like, a profile picture of, like,
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
But, like, in Razor Ramon gear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, something really cool like that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's such a fucking weird culture that you feel the need to be not even accepted, just noticed.
I want to be the guy that I'm an asshole to I want to be the asshole to everybody. I want to be that guy.
They just want to be noticed.
They think it's funny. It's
they're
not.
They're the kid on the end of the diving board going, Mommy, Mom, Mommy,
watch this.
Mom. That's what you are. That's what you grew up to be. It's pathetic and sad for you. I don't feel sad because I think you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a carbon monoxide leak in whatever fucking basement, attic, or wherever you are. Hopefully, there's a carbon monoxide leak and someone finds your dead, bloated body.
Yeah. Or you just house caught on fire and you're dying it.
That too. But I'm hoping it's contained just to the room you're in because I don't want your mom and dad to die. I want them to feel the pain of you dying, which is probably worse. But you're such a piece of shit.
It's just annoying. That
they should go through that sort of thing. Because honestly, if they do love you, they're the only ones that would love someone like you because you're human garbage. So
were they wrestling stuff?
I don't know.
They're
it doesn't
worst,
matter.
Dude.
It doesn't matter.
They're just the worst.
But it's like, what kind of accomplishment do you feel when you're like, I wrote that and they didn't respond, but I wrote it.
Yeah, I guess I'm not funny.
No, you're not.
It's just annoying.
No one thinks you are. Annoying. And that's why no one's even answering you. Because even you trolling isn't clever and witty. Here we go. Here's another one. Let's see who this is. Hello.
I like this idea. Just explain how we're going to sell these.
Perfect. All right. So now that ruined phone calls for everyone. So if anyone calls in through the phone.
What's the number? What's that number?
That one is 317-932-7617. That's 317-932-7617.
The joke's on you, man.
The one before that was 1618 999-7054. Again, if you missed that, it's 618-999-7054.
Give them a call.
Give them a call. I'm sure they're going to be waiting to hear from you. Oh, man.
I have a thing where, like, you go on those wrestling things and then people, like, actually think stuff's so real. Like today, I was like reading it, like, you know, who's Daniel Bryan's partner gonna be?
Yeah, Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know?
This kid is fucking saying.
Ah, here we go.
He has.
This one gets answered in perfect timing. This one gets fucking answered. There he is, my paisan. Oh, he got the headphones on. What's up, brother? How we doing?
Everything is good. How's everything with you?
It's good. We got a couple prank phone calls, so I just gave out someone's phone number. It was awesome. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. So what's good with you, brother?
Well, I today did something I haven't done in many, many, many years. I actually went to the barber shop today, and he shaped my beard, and I actually look like I have a beard going on. Nice and smooth.
I'm digging it. I know your wife's loving the beard, too. I'm hearing that she's loving it.
And when I walked out of that, the guy was a wrestling fan from Puerto Rico. He knew who I was. He was jumping around the shop. We were talking wrestling. He couldn't have been happier and prouder to do my first. I said, "You're the first one, man." I said, "So do your thing." "I know how to do this, man. I learned from an Italian guy. I could do that. I've been doing this my whole life." And he had every razor ready, so I knew he was Puerto Rican. And he even had like the blaze where you cut the glass. He had one of those, and he was doing it with that. I said, "Man, guy knows his stuff." So it looks good. You know, even the guys at the gym were telling me it looks good. So if I'm appealing to the guys at the gym, you know the shit was on.
Unless they like you.
The 5 o'clock shadow thing is in big time. Big time. For some reason, you're frozen, Vito. Let me see. Can everyone hear Vito? Write in if you can hear him. For some reason, your feed's frozen, though. I don't know why that is.
Did he have a razor blade in his mouth?
I don't know. I have my eyes closed. Hopefully he wouldn't cut my neck.
Just in case.
Remember that above the rim, Tupac had the fucking razor blade in there?
Yeah. Am I still frozen?
Yeah, Richie said to tap this
Skype
thing.
When Vito's on, it will unfreeze him.
Let me see. Would that work? I don't know. It still seems... Oh, no. Now you're good.
All right, good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So it was a very exciting day for me because I've longed to do that for a long time, and I always loved getting haircuts. So doing something like that was great. He was proud. He said, "Come every Sunday if you want. I'm here. You're welcome in my shop. You're welcome in my home." Just like we talked about Puerto Rico and living there and what town he was living in and all the greats that I wrestled. He remembered me from doing Skull Von Crush and. And he knew Big Vito. As soon as I walked into place, his eyes lit up. So it was
That's
cool.
awesome. That's awesome. That's how me and Richie kind of became acquainted. It was haircuts. He was my barber.
Hey, I got to ask you.
Go ahead.
I heard some drama this week with our crew. Where's Big John?
He's here. Richie's not here.
We fired him.
Oh, Richie's not here. Where's Richie?
I'll tell the truth.
Yeah,
Richie, he's got these god awful skin tags from the tip of his dick all the way down to the base, around his balls, and then deep in his asshole. So tonight,
something weird is happening with his asshole area.
Yeah, so tonight he was getting them all removed.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So,
wow. I guess that eliminates the question I was asked on the Super Wives show: glove or no glove? There's no fucking glove.
Well, that's between us. Though,
I honestly think that I think his wife was making chicken and it maybe had what is that disease you get?
What is that? E. coli?
Yeah, he might have E. coli of the asshole.
E. coli? Is that it?
No, I don't even know. I just made that up.
I don't know.
He don't have that.
Sounds right. All right, let's get into a little sports. Speaking of sports, real quick, you want to go to statementgames.com and log in, sign up, and go make some prop bets and win some prizes. The Texans sign a player who hasn't played since 2015 over Colin Kaepernick. This guy's not getting in. He's not getting in. It's over.
Not getting in. It's not getting in. Hey, listen, Johnny Manziel has a better chance of getting signed than Kaepernick.
Dude, it's unbelievable. He must just be kicking him fucking self so hard in the fucking ass. You know what I mean? Like, you blew millions and millions and millions of dollars because you wanted to fucking kneel, you idiot. Yeah,
but you know what the thing is? The guy who was being his partner kneeling, this is the last year of his contract.
He's done.
And he already came out and said, "Well, I don't think I'll be kneeling this year." No, you're already done. Yeah. You go ahead and play out your year, but you ain't getting no play. I'm telling you.
Now, does Kaepernick get picked up by Charlie Ebersol's league or Vince McMahon? Who signs him up first?
Ebersol. I don't think Vince will sign him.
Dude, what's the deal with this Ebersol thing? How does he do that to Vince? I thought they were boys.
Evidently, rivals are rivals, and boys are boys, and millionaires will throw dollar bills at each other. So.
And he must have had this in the can for a while because he's coming out guns blazing next year. Like he said, next spring, it's on. You're talking a year now. This is the same thing with the XFL. What'd they give him? 10 months? So he's got 2 more months. Otherwise, he's been planning this. And if he's been planning it, you'd got to think Vince knew about it. So do you think these two are like, let's start our own leagues, we'll compete against each other, and push out the NFL?
You can't push out the NFL. The NFL is like the WWE of football. It's just like saying the Canadian League is going to come together and have a bunch of leagues and do something. But there's some things you just can't take away, and some things everybody wants to try. If Vince and this gentleman would like to try and have a football league, and they stay, here's the secret: stay in your own lane.
Yeah.
Be second best. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about yourself. And if you make money, who cares if you're number one? Just make your money.
What's funny to me is, let's look at McMahon's track record. The bodybuilding thing failed. XFL failed. ECW failed. Your movies stink. Your fucking wrestling right now is in the shitter. So your big idea is, let's try the failed project again. Where the fuck is your head at? You haven't been successful. He was successful, like super successful for, let's say, 20 years, right? Wrestling from 85 to, let's say, 2005, crazy successful. That's when he became a billionaire. The past 10 years, your product's been garbage.
The only good
the numbers
thing
are going
this
down.
Whole deal is if he focuses on you, the XFL, and gives all the power to like Triple H, you might have a good chance that it's decent.
No. I don't think NXT is that great of a product.
I love that shit. I think that's better than Raw.
Because it's smaller, because it's an hour. So they're cramming more. You're getting it's like a best of, okay? NXT is like a best of album. When you get the best of Aerosmith, every song's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but going by the album that one good song came off of.
The 3-hour fucking thing is just got to go to 2.
No, I hear it. You know, guys, the NXT thing is like I tell everybody, it's like a step above the indie league. It's got its own cult following, like the old ECW. Okay, so you're gonna have your fans for NXT. If they made NXT its own entity and published it and made it to its own wrestling federation, where you made the stars and they stayed in NXT, NXT would be bigger than Raw. Guarantee it.
You know what? You are obviously, you know. The angles are just they're better. Like this whole, it's like, I don't know.
That's because they're indie angles and they're allowed a lot more freedom at the NXT level than they are at the top level, because there's not that many guidelines when you're doing it, because it's not national TV.
Right.
You're not, they're doing their own indie thing. It's a cult following. Now, if you put NXT in the Raw slot, I don't think it'll be that successful. Right. That's why if they took a step down and they got their own station, their own slot, their own thing, and they were doing their own house shows and had their own thing, and they were interact with people. Say if you took a SmackDown guy, put him at NXT, take a NXT guy, put him at SmackDown, and you interchange the 3 divisions, then you got something.
Now, rumor has it the deal with USA is up soon. WWE is moving to Fox. If they move to Fox, they have to break it down to 2 hours because of the news. So,
yeah, but 2 hours would be great, better.
Yeah, I agree. Vito, let me ask you this. I brought this up before, but you weren't on, and now that you are, it's probably more. I don't know, whatever. RVD, 20 grand an appearance, too much or no?
That's a lot of money. I don't know if you're going to make it back. I would say it's a little bit too much for today's economy, but if he's making it, good for him. If you're paying it, I hope you have, your X's and ducks in a row to make it back. And, you're going to sell X amount of tickets. You're going to make, your money back somehow. But 20,000 is a lot of money.
It is, right? Like even at the biggest indie show, you're putting what, like 1,000 maybe in there? 2,000 best?
If you get 1,000 people, and let's say everybody pays $20.
Right.
That's $20,000 for the gate. You got to pay for the building. Let's say that's $1,000. Okay.
And all the other talent.
You got to pay the other talent. You got to pay this. You got to pay that. You got to pay for chairs. You got to pay ring. You got to pay insurance. You got to pay. So at the end of the day, how could you afford a $20,000 talent?
Yeah. Dude, I heard that. I was fucking stunned. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I think that's a lot of money.
Where does he get off? Is he wrestling anywhere? I can't imagine.
Did he wrestle like an indie thing?
Sporadically.
Yeah, whoever the sucker is, that it was like, I'll give you 20 grand. Rob Van Dam's gonna come.
Well, you guys just went to House of Hardcore.
Yeah.
How many people were there?
At best, and I mean, I'm really fucking pushing 500. And I mean, I'm pushing heavy. It's probably not even close to that. It's probably more like 300 to 400.
I don't even know.
All right, just say 300 or 400. Tommy Dreamer, Nunzio. Who else was there?
What's his face? Aldis. Aldis, the guy from TNA. He's got the NWA belt. Nick Aldis.
Yeah,
the Spirit Squad guys, Kenny and
was Dudley there?
No Dudleys.
Spirit Squad are from Long Island, so they're local.
Yeah. What's his face? Hornswoggle, Crazy Steve.
Was Cage there? Like a guy named Cage?
Brian Cage. Brian Cage was there. Yeah, it was a
And
decent
he's another
card.
local guy. Go ahead. So he brought in all local guys. The budget was low, 500 people. He made some money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he definitely made money.
He's scared he wasn't going to sell it out. He was scared he wasn't going to sell it out.
Nah, he definitely made some money on that.
When they go when they go to like a different country, that fucking House of Hardcore. You remember we talked about it was huge.
Yeah.
It's like huge.
Yeah, when he was in Australia, it was gigantic.
20,000 people. Or
no,
something.
you're
10,000
fucking out of your
people?
mind. 20,000.
Was it 10,000 people?
Maybe.
It was a lot.
That's what they're trying to do with this all-in event. The Cody Rhodes and them.
They'll get it.
Yeah.
They'll get it.
What do you think, Vito?
If the Cody Rhodes and the Bullet Club, the tag team, the Young Guns are doing this, they're going to have the indie following to follow them to go because it's like a cult following. So are they going to make the money? They're going to put it out, but they're going to remember they're going to pay the guys accordingly. They're not going to overpay any talent because they are the main event and they're the promoters. So they're saving themselves money on payouts with themselves. And they're going to make the profit of the gate and profit of whatever comes in. Can they make money? Yes. Look at Jericho and Japan. And when Jericho went to Japan and he did that thing, you don't think that those guys made bank when he showed up?
Oh, they killed it.
They paid him bank, but
Yeah.
they made it back.
What do you think he got for that?
I think he signed. Don't quote me, guys. I like I said, I don't follow that much. I think did he sign something like $1 million, or he signed something heavy to do a few shows with them?
Yeah, he did the one match and a couple appearances.
They did so with Mysterio the other day too. I don't know what. He was in a
amazing.
crowd and they beat him. They took his mask off.
Did they?
Yeah.
That good. Fuck him.
I mean, you couldn't see him without his mask, but they took it off.
Whenever I did watch wrestling as a kid, I always wanted whoever had a mask on to get it fucking ripped off. I always hated the mask gimmick. I was like, rip that shit off. Get it off of him. I remember when they did it to Juventud. I think that was the first one in WCW, right? They took it off Hoovy.
They did off Mysterio too.
No, Mysterio didn't lose it till WWE, I don't think.
No, it was.
Maybe it was, but Hoovy was the first. I remember because it was a big deal. Because you don't fucking unmask a luchador.
You don't mask. And what about when Sin Cara got unmasked by El Patron? That's because they had heat between each other and they hated each other's guts, and he took his mask off on purpose, and then he put it back on.
That guy seems like a real fucking prick.
And they said they want him back.
Who? Del Rio?
McMahon's likes him. Like he's high on him. I don't think that
he's got charisma.
Because he's going to draw the Mexican crowd. They don't have no Mexican wrestlers. They got nothing for the Spanish people. That's why they want him.
Yeah.
All right.
It's controversial too. I think people they don't want that, but it's a little keeps them.
But I don't think they're going to bring him back because they got Paige back, and I think Paige is worth more money than El Patron. And if they put that after the whole scandal they put together, like you can't be together, they got to do this, they got to do that, and then they put them in the same company again on the same show, you're asking for trouble. So the answer is no. I think it's just for, shits and giggles.
Yeah.
But you were talking about sports. Did you see the Jets made a offer to Namek Sue, and then they rescinded it because they thought that they were adding to his bargaining price. He wound up signing with the Rams, and the Rams are signing all the bad boys of football, Khalib and the cornerback and another linebacker who's a bad news, along with Sue. Those guys are going to be badass if they play. They're also 1 year. Let's taste it. Those guys are going to be badass. And they're trying to get Beckham from the Giants.
Yeah, he's going through a bunch of shit. Like, they had just had enough of him, apparently.
Would you pay that guy $100 million to be a scandalous? No.
No, he's fucking reckless as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, his offseason, there's video of the girl chopping up lines.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care how you spin it. She's fucking chopping up coke. Like, that's
laying
what
next
it is.
to her, right? He's laying on the bed?
Yeah, he's laying on the bed. They're smoking weed, and she's chopping up fucking lines. Like, what else are you doing this with a credit card to white powder on a fucking hard surface? What else are you doing? You can't spin that. There's no spinning it. You're doing cocaine.
Yeah, it's like, whatever.
But
nah, I just think all these guys who are in the spotlight and making millions,
yep.
I think they're trying to live that posh lifestyle, but they don't realize as soon as you get it, it could be yanked away from you so fast. You don't. You're going to learn the name humble pie real quick.
Do either one of you watch Ballers? Do you watch the rock show
I
Ballers?
I watched it.
Tell me that
It's a good show.
Tell me that Ricky character isn't based off of Odell Beckham. You know the main kid pretty much.
Definitely.
Dude, you watch that and you're like, how was Odell Beckham not being fucking really pissed off about this? Because they pretty much have someone spying on him and just... Dude, he even looks like him. He's got the same hair except it's not blonde. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, but on the flip side, Nike's paying him $5 or $6 million a year.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's making $1.8 million. Oh, no, this year's making $7 million. Last year he made $1.8 million. Yeah. So, I mean, he's going to get paid one way or the other.
It's fucking nuts, man, to run around with a ball. Yeah. Like, I go to sporting events, and, like, for, like, a good minute, I'll stare down at the field, the court, the whatever, and I get so mad. I'm like, these motherfuckers are multi-millionaires for chasing a goddamn ball around. I'm like, this is fucking insanity. Yeah, but, you know, it's big business, so... But it blows your mind because you're watching these guys and you know every single one of them is driving the dopest car, living in the sickest mansion, just, you know, pissing money out the window and just having the time of their lives.
Like you said before, they're all young too, so they just get that money.
Well, football players, they're notoriously just bad with their money too. Like almost the numbers, it's actually like astronomical. It's something like I think either between 60 and 75% of the NFL players end up broke by within like 10 years of leaving the league or some shit like that. It's insane. But there's something with them where they have no like retirement plan or something, right? Don't they kind of fuck the players too?
You gotta work a certain amount of years before you get a pension. Pension's $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, dude, they fuck those guys big time. Big time.
They really, I mean, like most of them probably have no responsibility, so they can give a shit except to play ball.
Yeah, but all right, good.
I'm 20 years old and I'm getting fucking $1 million.
Yeah, but you had 10 good lives between high school and fucking the end of your NFL career, and now you're sitting there broke going, dude, I played for the Rams back in '98, and everyone's like, big fucking deal. Why are you driving a fucking '94 Civic? You know?
Yep.
I tell you, well, what do you guys think of the Super Wives show? How do you think they came off?
I loved it. I think they did great. I think they got a good chemistry going. And their numbers. Did you see that for her show? They did good, man.
They did
and
good.
Then Noelle and Jess. Did you see them over on Russo?
Uh-huh.
Dude, they're up to almost up to 1,000.
I think they're going to do good. I think the whole brand stuff, between the Russo brand and the Big Vito brand, I think everybody's going to do good. Everybody gets their stuff in. Everybody's going to be popular. And if you're building stars, this is where you're going to be. You want to come on the Big Vito brand, you have a good show, we'll put you on. We'll build stars. We ain't looking to make money, but we're just giving you an outlet to put your stuff in. Everybody wants to be on the Russo brand, but there's only so many spots, and that's like at the top of the game.
Yeah.
But if you got to start out somewhere, the Big Vito brand is the AAA of podcasting. So come on down. If you got a good concept and a good show, and you know how to carry yourself like pros, hey, listen, we'll give you a shot. We'll put you out there.
These ladies are fucking pumping up fucking subs and people tuning in. Like, they are really doing their thing. I'm loving everything that they're doing. So I'm really proud of my wife, too.
Who doesn't want to watch three sexy women drinking wine, talking stuff?
I always said that.
Exactly.
I always said that they were good for the show.
Exactly.
And they talk. They're fun. So it's like...
No, it is. And Madalena was even part of it, and she was in on the show, which was cool because she knows everybody, and I thought that was really nice for her to tune into the show and be part of it. And you know what? Once it gets rolling and things could be on a call-in basis, and we could do something like that where it's set up like that, I think the show is going to grow because what's hotter than looking at three sexy women drinking wine, giggling, laughing, showing cleavage, and you're sitting there all being respectful, but funny and sexy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
I'm getting turned on already. So I mean,
Whoa, those
I'm
are
sorry.
fucking wives,
Oh yeah, I
bro.
forgot. I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
I'm sorry.
man. My goodness.
Swedish meatballs. Swedish
I
meatballs.
mean, what are you? Oh, so I was saying before, the worst of the wrestling dudes with the like the McMahon thing. Like I'm like this. It says on numerous things. This is a fake. You know, it's for the storyline.
Oh, we're going way back to this.
No, yeah,
Jesus.
because I want to hear what he has to say.
My good. Well,
And
here's the
then
thing
going
about it.
on
Here's the best thing about it. All the people, here's how you know if you're a mark. If in your head you're going, oh my God, Shane McMahon really has diverticulitis.
Yeah.
You know how I know he doesn't? Because after the diverticulitis, they say, from the injuries sustained from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Right.
Right there tells you this is fake.
So he's been in the hospital for 3 days, right?
And he's already out.
No, he was in the hospital in total dress clothes with an IV on him. They let you do that? I don't even know. Like it's just this guy's going on. I'm like, dude, there's numerous. I'm posting the things that saying it's fake. He's like, oh, like Big Cass and it's fake.
No, that's a legit
I said,
injury.
no, that's legitimate. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's a week before WrestleMania.
The best thing is, too, you would think his children would be smiling. Their dad didn't die. They're all sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? We got to take this picture right now? Like, you could see they were forced into taking this picture. He's fully dressed with IVs on. Like, it's also...
Like, the medicine is healing me super fast.
Yeah.
That means tonight he'll be coming running out somehow.
These
come
people
on, man.
are just
guys
fucking...
arguing with me on the thing. And I'm like, okay. And some other guys like going back at him. And he's like, are these people for real? And I'm like, I don't even know why I comment.
I don't want to see another one of these. It's still real to me, damn it.
Like and I'm like, so the Undertaker is like, you think the Undertaker's not gonna come out too? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Yo, Vito is the biggest fuck up of all time in wrestling. The Shockmaster.
that was fucking great.
Yeah, I have to say that is. I mean, I seen it when it happened and everything, and I talked
Wait, you
to
were
them
there?
guys about it.
Wait, you were there?
Uh-huh.
Get the fuck, dude.
Wait,
what was the atmosphere
what
backstage?
What year was that?
If you remember the verbiage, you could hear Ric Flair go, "Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!" You know
But
what
one
I
of
mean?
them goes,
Oh,
"Oh motherfucker!"
Yeah,
I think it was Davey Boy. I think Davey Boy goes, "Motherfucker."
Who was the voice? Arn Anderson?
No, Ole. Ole was the
Anderson
voice.
was the voice.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
You watch
man.
that shit still, it's still funny.
Dude, when he came backstage, what did he say? Like, what were the production people? Like, everyone must have been like, what the fuck? You fell over, you fat fuck? What the Jesus?
I met that. You obviously you met him. He was like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys probably.
No, it's on the,
Like, we met him. He had stories that was so good. Like, I was with Bry. And he had like the mask next to him. He was like such like a good dude. Who was that?
You guys know that I wrestled him on Monday Night Raw at the Manhattan Center on a one-on-one match, right?
did you?
Who was he back then?
He was Tugboat.
Tugboat?
Yeah.
Bo Thomas, and I wrestled at Skull Von Crush, Manhattan Center.
I guarantee I seen it. I was probably 11 or 12. What was that, 93, 94? Maybe
yeah,
95 at best.
Yeah,
No,
it was
probably
that.
not. They moved out
92,
of there by then,
93.
right? Yeah. So, yeah, I was 10 or 11 at that point. Maybe even 9. No, yeah, 92, I'd be 10.
Were you at the one night? I don't remember what year. The one night stand, the first one.
No.
When JBL beat up the meanie?
I think that was it. When like then Austin was there and he called them all down, and then like they were in the ring, and then Taz music came out, and he like fought Angle for a second. Were you at that one?
No,
I
just
was
said
not there.
Oh, I didn't hear him. That was that was good.
JBL, you ever work with him?
Yeah, well, he was on SmackDown when I was there.
Was he a good guy or was he a prick?
He had his moments. I mean, he was known as a bully. He was world champion. He was feeling his own. And at that time, ribbing guys and being a hard ass, that was a way to business.
Yeah.
Outside the ring, if you talked to him, he was okay. But the business is the business, and that's how you lived and how you did things. So
Yeah.
there's no good or bad. You just accept people for who they are.
Now, Undertaker, real quick before we get out of here. I hear if he's on your good side, best thing ever. If he's not, though, like, you may as well just quit. Like, I hear he's a real fucking, like, pain in the dick to the people he don't like. Any truth to that?
No, he was always good with me, and I was always good with him, and we were always cool. You know, I mean, I wrestled him in '92 when he had Paul Bearer at the Nassau Coliseum.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome.
That's pretty sick, man. You have like a good resume of
Dude,
shit.
his resume is fucking tremendous.
I just
what are you
never,
kidding me?
See, if I think about it and I
No,
watch
this is
it,
why
I'll remember it.
This is why I brought it up the other day, though. Like, you know, we never really do this to Vito where we're like, what about this? What about... But, you know, every now and then it blows my mind that, you know, we're hanging out with Vito and he's done these fucking things that will blow your fucking mind.
I said, when I used to work with a couple of guys from whatever, ECW and stuff, and like...
Right.
And, I love the stories. Like, I love like hearing, like, you know, when they're the real stuff. It was actually like it was just awesome. Like, you know, I'm a fan, so it's like the real stories of like what really went on instead of like what you're reading, and it was honestly awesome. But like I didn't even realize I forget. I watch it a lot, but like I forget, and then I'll go and watch. Like, I remember that. You know, I was probably at that match. I was probably there.
We're gonna end the show because we're gonna cut it at exactly an hour from here on. That's just the way it's gonna go. So it's an hour. We're gonna cut it, but I want to leave everyone with this thought before we go. We had all those March for Our Lives things, and those high school students keep getting pushed up front in front of us. Who's the puppet master? I want you to ask yourself that, and next week we'll come back to this. Us three and Rich. But who's the fucking puppet master of all this? Because you know it's not these children. There's someone behind them going, this is what you say, this is what you do, this is what you wear. These kids aren't doing this on their own. Why are we not seeing the person behind these children?
My friend went with his kid.
You know what I mean? So
I didn't even realize
let's save that for next week, and let's get out of here. But before we do, Vito, hit him with your stuff.
Well, if you guys want to catch the Big Vito brand, we got a lot of good shows on. Go to my YouTube channel at the Big Vito brand. Hit me up on Twitter at the Big Vito brand. Catch Getting Color on the Realm Network. Catch the Super Ugly Wives on the Big Vito brand. It's a brand new show we have.
Super Wifey Show.
Super Wifey Show. We got wine, we got tea. Everything is in threes, so it's good.
There's plenty of tea with those three ladies, if you
know
what I mean.
So, you know, of course, you're catching the Super Ugly Show here. Another great show to be on. Guys, everything is going good. Go to bigvito.com. Want to buy T-shirts? You want to see all my affiliates? And just check us out.
Absolutely. And one more time before we get out of here, statementgames.com. Go over there, sign up, have yourself some fun, prop bets. And then also in the New York area, if you're around here, we got Mets tickets versus the Diamondbacks, May 20th. Just text UGLY to 1516 207-0905. That's UGLY to 1516 207-0905. Also, this Thursday, me and Richie are going to be talking to a very special person from Game Ranks over on YouTube. They got like a fucking 4 million subs or some shit. So we're going to be talking to him and talking all gaming shit. So check us out on Thursday. And russosbrand.com. Go there. Go to the Realm Network. Sign up. It's not even $4. Don't be fucking cheap. Go spend the fucking $3.95 and get yourself a subscription to one of the best services you're ever going to get. There's endless content, new shit every day. You're just a fool at this point if you're not signed up to the Realm Network. And then, like Vito said, tomorrow night, Super Wifey Show over on the Big Vito brand. The three prettiest ladies you're going to see on the goddamn internet. Vito, a pleasure as always. Johnny,
good night.
Love you, bud. Rich, feel better with the skin tags, pal.
Statement Games on Twitter, Statement Games on Facebook. Like them, follow them.
All right. We will see
Have
you
fun.
next Tuesday.